This weather is awful, absolutely awful. What a day to travel to Merthyr Tydfil. But all the better for a road trip. So I've arrived here in Merthyr Tydfil. I've parked just outside of the church in a kind of loading bay. They let you park there on a Sunday. What's really exciting about this church is when I arrived, when I was first in position, it was a kind of building site all around the church. It was a fairly elderly congregation, and they didn't have a minister, and they were kind of asking questions of what do we do, where do we go, how do we be church, how do we impact the community with the good news of Jesus Christ. It's always a good place to start asking those questions. And the reason why it was like a building site around it was because the local council had kind of put loads of money in creating a new bus shelter in Merthyr Tydfil. And the church stands on the pathway between the main city centre and the train station and the new bus station. And I will flip the camera around in a minute and take you for a walk around the new bus station. It is amazing. And God had kind of gifted this church, this mission ground. And so now they're looking at how do we reach out to commuters? How do we reach out to those that are using the public transport system? And at the same time, they were kind of going, what do we do in terms of ordained leadership? What does that look like? And of course, God always equips the church with all the gifts that it needs. And David at the same time was feeling a sense of God calling him into ordained ministry. And so he set about that path and offered the joy of walking with him in that. And now, as of this stage, David, the last time I was here, I chaired the church meeting where they affirmed that David would be their minister in training for the next 3 years. And he's going to serve here. Now, he's got a really missional heart. He's the chaplain also at the local football club here. So he's already kind of got this DNA of how do we create a church without walls? How do we show Jesus to the community? And that's why I'm so pleased to be at this church for my kind of final Sunday as regional minister here in South Wales. So let's go out and let's check out the church and let's check out the bus station. The one downside at the moment is I don't know what this weather is doing. It's like, is it raining? Is it not raining? What is going on? It was sunny the other day. It was sunny. And so you can see here is the big church building. It spans all the way across, and I'll take you to that. And then if you look around here, if I just spin around, you've got this amazing new bus shelter. Here, the council have allowed the church to set out some kind of coffee tables outside so that they can reach out, so that commuters can stop and just pause. And they're looking at how they move that from just having some coffee tables outside this part to actually going, how do we create a Renew Well space? What does it look like for Renew Well being for commuters in this space? How do we transform that into a cafe there? How do we provide for our community? Way before lockdown, they were already doing kind of lunch for vulnerable in the community, and so they're really reaching out with the heart. Welcome to Monday. That's kind of day 4 in saying goodbye to South Wales. I was going to start today's vlog in my office because I kind of think I start them all on my daily reflections, thoughts on the sofa. But I just wanted to just pause in this. You will have seen from last week's vlog and this vlog, there's a lot of people interaction, far more than I've had since March 2020. And I love that. I love being with people. But today I feel tired. I feel really drained. And it's just being with people. because I've not had to physically be with people in so long, and so it's mentally draining, it's physically draining, it's exhausting. Now, the people I'm spending time with are brilliant, creative, wonderful people. I love spending time with them. So I just wanted to take this pause on this Monday morning, wherever you're watching this vlog, and just pause and just say, be kind to yourself. Protect your mental health. As we go back to meeting with lots of people, if like me you get excited by that and rush in, just pause. Just pause and take time to recover from those encounters, to rest, to lean back into all that God has for you. Today's a fun day. You're going to join me on Zoom, and then off to Bristol for some home mission stuff. So I'll see you in a bit. So this is me now home from a brilliant day on Zoom. We're chatting to Jane Day as a team about Project Violet. I'll put the website in the description below. That's about listening to the experience of women and the obstacles that they face in ministry and mission in our Baptist family. So that's going to be an incredibly powerful piece of work that Baptists Together are undertaking in the next few years. Then we drove all the way out to Bristol, for meeting with the guys from Home Mission Partnership, where we hold ourselves accountable in the grants that we give to Home Mission churches, which are amazing, great, godly, inspiring people to be with. Oh my life. I also ordered some brownies from Ridiculously Rich by Alana. She was a winner of Apprentice a few years ago, and her factory's in Wales, and they're just, oh my life, they are massive. But I'm now on a massive sugar high, so I probably need to like go for a run or something. Like it's burning up within me. So that's it. Tomorrow is a day of paperwork and also meeting with our home mission project. So I'll take you on the journey. See you tomorrow. Hi, it is Tuesday today. So my penultimate day in South Wales, which is amazing. This morning I didn't really vlog because I was going through emails. I had 75 flagged emails that I needed to kind of respond to before signing off my account, which I will do later this evening. I've got 15 left, and I'm just praying nothing comes through in the next few hours. It's a really weird time. It's just kind of going through that process, handing things over. Yeah, I think I need to reflect a bit more on that, about the emotions of something that you've created and walked with for a year and a bit, and then you just kind of go, okay, that's it. I've got no more responsibility for that. Yeah, it's just a bit weird. I've also got some video editing to do for our home mission Sunday resources, so that's really good. I'll put the description. I'll put a link, in the description. You can tell that I am massively tired. So yesterday I ate this brownie, which if you follow me on Instagram, it was like the most amazing brownie I've ever had. But I don't tend to do a lot of sugar. And so I had this massive sugar rush. I ended up going out for a run. I then came back and I still had loads of sugar in my body. I didn't get to sleep till the early hours of the morning. And I feel, can you get sugar hangovers? I think that's what I've got now. I need to check that out. But oh my life. Anyway, I need to go and get my car cleaned because that's the way I am. And white is not the best colour of car to have if you're quite particular about those things. So I've got to go and get the car cleaned. Then I'm going to pick up Emma. Emma is my colleague at the moment. She's a regional minister as well, and she's going to be taking over some of the home mission stuff that I've been doing. So I'm going to pick up Emma, and then we're going to head to Raglan Baptist Church, where we're going to kind of review the past 5 years of a rural missioner that's just moved on. So I'll bring you along to that meeting. I might not take you. Do you want to see my car cleaned? No. I'll leave that bit out. You can imagine what that's like. I'm going to stop waffling. I will see you when I meet up with Emma. I am just driving to Emma's house to pick her up before we go to Raglan Baptist Church. So that's cool. And although I've got my shades on, it's actually now started raining. And it's come over all dark, and I knew it would start raining because I've just got my car cleaned. I'm now outside Emma's. I won't show you Emma's house because it's probably a bit of an invasion of privacy. But yeah, sorry. So I'm outside Emma's house. We're now going to Without the McFly soundtrack. We are now going to Raglan to discuss the Monmouth Missioner, which is cool. Bye, Spot and Emma. You alright? Hey, so the last place you saw me was at the car wash, actually. I did take you along to the car wash with me. We've just finished meeting at... No, I saw you in the car with Emma. Sorry, forget that. I'm still on a sugar high. But we've just finished meeting in Raglan, looking at rural kind of mission and ministry and what that looks like. And some of these chapels are really small, and it can be really difficult when you've reduced in number to be outward looking, to think about, to dream about what God is doing among you. But this church here at Raglan have been focusing on the London Institute of Contemporary Christianity material of Frontline and Being Fruitfulness. And as a result, in the church, they've got a map up with red dots where all the Christians are, where the followers of Jesus are, as an inspiration of where they can take Jesus in their everyday life. They're focusing on rebuilding after COVID, and everything they start up again, they're putting Jesus right in the centre, so that nobody is under any illusions, but this is a faith community. It's a brilliant example for any size church to put Jesus at the centre of all that you do. Good morning, it's Wednesday, which marks my last official day in South Wales. I didn't update you last night. We got back from the church and I had to go through the rest of my emails and then restore the MacBook to factory settings to hand that over. That was really satisfying. It looked like this. Today I've got my last Baptist Together core leadership team under the Embrace Adventure kind of representation that I have. I will join back in September as I represent the Northern Baptist Association on that, but yeah, it's on Teams. Oh, I hate Teams, sorry. It just doesn't like it. My Mac doesn't like it. But yeah, we're going to do that, and then I'm going to, Mark, Karen, Emma and I are going to play some adventure, miniature golf, crazy golf, I'm not sure what it's called, on Barry Island. Hey, we love Barry Island. And then grab some lunch. So I will take you along with that. Wow, it just feels weird. It feels weird to be leaving this team. It's been a real privilege and an honour to serve with these guys, and yeah, they've modelled something of leadership, of forgiveness, of what it means to be godly leaders in this place, and I'm really gonna miss serving alongside them. Hi, well, it's Saturday afternoon, so this is the last day of my vlog. I'm dressed semi-smart as I am taking part in the valedictory service for South Wales Baptist College. So this is kind of my very, very last official duty maybe as RM. Definitely my very first kind of official duty from my new role, and my first physical one as vice president, so that's quite cool. It's at a church in Tonteg, I think it is, so I've got to drive up there. It's going to be on Zoom as well, and this is just an opportunity for the students to kind of celebrate their kind of 3 years or however many years they've done ministerial formation and training for. So we're going to kind of celebrate them. I'm going to share a few words around my presidential theme and what that looks like for ministry. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward. This is the first kind of thing I've done like this for a long time. So yeah, I'll take you along for the journey.
And we're particularly glad of our links with Hayley. Hayley's been a real inspiration to us during the time that she's been with us. We just love the way that Hayley speaks her mind. She has a real passion for justice. We've really appreciated her prophetic voice in the association. And we're absolutely gutted that she is leaving us. We shall miss you very much. And so, we have a little present for you, which I'm going to give you now before your sermon, just in case you don't like them. Come and get your present.
So that's the service done. Look at that view. Oh, man, it's beautiful, isn't it? I am going to miss that. So that was the valedictory service done. It was amazing, the whole thing. Craig wrote some wonderful liturgy around building a bigger table. Someone wrote for the Baptist History and Principles module. They wrote a song, a valedictory song, which was fascinating, really interesting. I'll put the words, I think, in the description with his consent, because they were really powerful about our community as believers, as Baptists, which is great. So that's kind of it. That role's been done. It's a bit of a weird, so I'll take you home with me and just reflect a bit more. Yeah, see you back at the house. The whole theme of the service was building a bigger table, as they commissioned all those that have been studying and are now kind of being church-based pioneers and missioners, and it was amazing. It's a joy to stand with people as they start their kind of ordained Christian ministry. What they also did was give everyone a gift of some cutlery, reminding them to put hospitality at the centre of their ministry, to create a space, to create a table where God is the permanent guest and they invite the community to that place. And that's amazing, and it was a joy. It was a real joy to be a part of. And yeah, so I'm going to leave this week's vlog here. It's been an emotional kind of week, not in a bad way, in a good way, of saying goodbye, reflecting on all that God has done in and through us as a community, and things that I've been able to see, which have been amazing. I'm going to give it a bit of a break. I know it's quite early on into the kind of series, but I'm going to have a bit of rest. I may log on, but do check out all my social media feeds, as they are flashing up now, for kind of day-to-day content, day-to-day what's going on. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, hit the like button, do subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss the next new vlog that's coming out. So I will see you probably up north.